I didn't do a video yesterday. I was pretty busy, but today is May 20th, 2015, and this is the third day that I'm actually on a vegan diet. Um, it's actually not that bad. One of the notable changes that I do see is that I'm actually able to sleep a lot better. I don't have trouble falling asleep, and I have a better sleep cycle. I don't feel tired. I don't feel completely knocked out. I'll be honest with you. I always had problems with sleeping. I said it before on this channel. If I haven't said it before, I have sleep apnea. So yes, I do a CPAP machine, but the quality of sleep is always a problem, and I've been able to go to sleep easier. A friend of mine, who's doing it along with me, has already lost 6 pounds in a couple of days. I didn't weigh myself before, but apparently I did augment some weight before I started this. So, to be completely transparent with you, my current weight right now is 314 pounds, 314.6 pounds. That's how much I weigh. So every week I'm gonna do it once a week. I'm gonna weigh myself. So I don't really care about the amount of pounds. I care about the amount of body fat that is actually on my body, because as a thing that I always use as a hashtag, inches over pounds, it actually matters about the inches and the amount of fat you can weigh. Like my forearms don't really have any fat. So that's what I'm trying to get rid of, in all honesty. Now, if you see my eyes going down, is that I'm used to actually looking down at the screen, so I can know exactly the gestures, what I'm doing, and look at me moving my feet and everything around. I am a very animated person when I speak. Now, I'm going to keep on looking at the camera like this, even though normally I don't look into people's eyes, but you can look into mine. I guess they're brown. I am not sure. I barely look in the mirror normally, but it is what it is. So, what I want to touch upon today, I'm looking at the time, it's 2:02, is relationships to a certain point. I hate approaching it, but one of the worst things a person could be, especially if you're a friend with someone, is being caught the middleman between, two people's relationships and how to get out of it. Most of the time, it may seem like a crappy proposition, but the best thing you could do as a friend is to not offer any advice at all. Don't even get yourself involved, because most of the time people get into this vicious cycle that they can't get themselves out of it until they actually have that point where enough is enough. Then is enough of it. It's enough to leave. I am a person who has finally believed that there is a finite amount of patience, a finite amount of things that can happen. Like, the possibility of limitless is there, but it's so rare. It's a rarity that it's hard to even follow that. And for me to corroborate and actually believe it and say I endorse that nothing could nothing could stop, a relationship once there's so much love, it's pretty tough. But the one thing that bothers me the most is that I believe if you get in a relationship, love is the most important thing. That is without a doubt. If you and the other person love each other, I don't care who you are. You could be straight, gay, bi, transgender. It does not matter to me. As long as you love each other to the point where you can't imagine yourself without that other person and it's mutual, make it work. You could try to make it work. But there are certain things where it's a sad proposition when people are together just for the virtue of being complacent, to being comfortable and not wanting to be alone, rather than actually realizing that they actually don't love each other in the first place. They're just comfortable being with that person for so long. It's pretty bad. It's just terrible, because you're making yourselves miserable. You're making yourselves a worse type of person just for the sake of not being alone. Like, it's funny and it's tragic, but it's real. But regardless of the case, it's just when you're in relationships like that things are on the rocks, things are like, you could offer words of advice, but when people repeat the vicious cycle over and over again, and this is not more than once, this is a reoccurring theme in their lives, don't involve yourself. Just stay away. Like, it actually does more for the person to be self-reflective and realize on their own that what they're doing is wrong, than actually trying to depend on just having someone to talk to, not for the sake of trying to get better, just to not feel like to vent out of the frustration. Okay, it's part of being a friend, but to another point, If you're not helping, then what's the point? If it's not helping, then why do it? You know, everything has to have a certain thing towards it. Yeah, I'm just talking about this because I see this constantly. It's not only me; it's with other people, and it's just it gets tiring and it's very sad. Uh, Sorry, I don't mean to bring you down. Never on my channel, but I already passed the 5-minute mark, so I'm gonna cut this short. I have a couple more videos to kind of address to you right now. They will be up shortly. So until the next video, keep on smiling and be a better person than you were yesterday.